Picture this. It's Friday night. Your phone is blowing up. Friends are out. Someone just posted a story from that new rooftop bar. Another one is at a concert, and you're sitting at home, not because you want to, but because you checked your bank account this morning and your heart literally dropped. You tell them, oh yeah, I'm just tired this weekend. But the truth hurts. You can't afford it, and you're embarrassed to say that out loud. Here's the thing. You are not alone. In fact, a 2026 study by Forbes found that 93% of Americans are actively changing their money habits right now. 93%. That's almost everyone you know. So why does it feel like you're the only one struggling? Because no one talks about it. Everyone is quiet. Everyone is pretending. Everyone is quietly bleeding money and quietly hating themselves for it. But there's a new movement in 2026 that's flipping this entire script upside down. It's called loud budgeting. And the people doing it, they're saving more money, feeling less shame, and honestly, they're having more fun than the ones pretending to be rich. Loud budgeting. Sounds aggressive, right? Let me break it down in the simplest possible terms. Loud budgeting means you stop hiding your financial reality. Instead of making excuses, instead of faking sickness, instead of saying maybe next time with a fake smile, you just say the truth. Out loud, proudly, without apology. For example, your friend says, hey, let's go to that new steakhouse, it's only $80 a person. The old you would say, yeah, maybe next week, I'm kind of busy. The new loud budgeting you says, no thank you. I'm saving for a house down payment and that $80 is going straight into my savings account. See the difference? One is hiding, one is owning it. Here's another example. Your coworker says we're all going for drinks after work. You coming? The old you panics, makes up a lie about a headache. The loud budgeting you says can't do it this week. I just paid off $500 of credit card debt this morning and I'm protecting that win. Rain check. Notice something important. You're not rude. You're not cheap. You're not awkward. You're just honest. And honesty is refreshing. Honesty makes people respect you more, not less. Now you might be thinking, okay, this sounds nice, but does it actually work? Or is this just another TikTok trend that disappears in 2 weeks? Let me give you the science. Because this isn't just a trend. This is psychology. Behavioral economists have studied this for decades. There's something called a commitment device. A commitment device is anything you do that makes it harder to go back on your word. When you keep your savings goal a secret, it's easy to break it. No one knows. No one will judge you. You can order that DoorDash at midnight and no one will ever find out. But when you say it out loud, when you tell your friends, I'm saving $10,000 this year, now there's social pressure. Now there's accountability. Now there's a version of you that exists in other people's minds, and you don't want to let that version down. Research shows that people who publicly commit to a financial goal are 42% more likely to achieve it. 42%. That's almost half. Just from opening your mouth and telling the truth. And here's the beautiful part. The first time you do it, it feels terrifying. Your heart races. You think they're going to laugh at you, but they don't. Most of the time they say, oh my God, same. I've been meaning to save too. And suddenly you're not alone anymore. Suddenly you started a movement. The hardest part is the first no. So I'm going to give you exact scripts, word for word. You can copy these right now. Save this video. Screenshot this part. Here's script number 1. A friend invites you to an expensive dinner. You say, and I want you to hear the tone here, confident, not apologetic. Love you, but I'm on a savings sprint right now. Let's do a potluck at my place Saturday. I'll make pasta, you bring wine. Notice what you did there. You said no to the expensive thing, but you offered an alternative. You're not rejecting the person. You're rejecting the price tag. Script number 2. Coworker invites you to happy hour. You say, can't do the bar this week. I just hit a savings milestone and I'm protecting it. Coffee walk tomorrow morning? Again, no apology, no long explanation, just a clear no and a clear alternative. Script number 3. This one is harder. Family. Mom says we're all going on that vacation, it's only $1,200. You say, I love you and I want to come, but I can't right now. I'm putting that money toward my emergency fund. Can we FaceTime every night instead? Family is tough because there's guilt. But here's the truth. The people who really love you, they want you to be financially stable. They don't want you going into debt for a vacation. Script number 4. This is my favorite. Someone asks why you're not buying something. You say, I already have a financial commitment to myself this month. And I don't break commitments I make to me. That one hits different, doesn't it? I don't break commitments I make to me. Say that to yourself right now. Feels powerful, right? Okay, let's stop being motivational and get real. Let's talk about money, actual dollars. Because at the end of the day, this isn't about feelings. It's about what you can buy with the money you save. I created a budget breakdown based on average American spending from 2025 data. And I want you to see the difference between quiet spending and loud budgeting. Let's start with dining out. Average American spends $350 a month on restaurants and takeout. Loud budgeter? They spend $100. That's $250 saved every single month. Next category, entertainment, movies, concerts, bars, events. Average spend is $200 a month. Loud budgeter cuts that to $50. $150 saved. Next, impulse shopping. Amazon late night buys, Target runs for nothing, that random jacket you bought and never wore. Average American spends $300 a month on impulse. Loud budgeter? $50. $250 saved. Next, subscriptions. Netflix, Spotify, gym you don't use, that meal kit you forgot to cancel. Average is $100. Loud budgeter cuts to $30. $70 saved. Now let's add this up. Dining out savings $250. Entertainment savings $150. Impulse savings $250. Subscriptions $70. Total monthly savings $720. Let me say that again. $720 per month. Every single month. That's $8,640 per year. $8,640. What could you do with that money? Pay off credit card debt? Put a down payment on a car? Start investing for retirement? Take an actual vacation where you're not checking your bank account every hour? And here's the secret no one tells you. When you save that money consistently for 2 years, that's over $17,000. Invest that at 8% returns for 10 years, that's over $40,000. We're not talking about pennies. We're talking about life-changing money from just saying no out loud. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. The reason you're not doing this already. Fear. Pure fear. What will people say? Will they think I'm broke? Will they think I'm cheap? Will they stop inviting me to things? I hear you, and I'm going to give you the honest answer. Some people might think you're weird. Some people might make a joke. Some people might feel uncomfortable because your honesty makes them face their own bad spending habits. But here's the truth that changes everything. The people who judge you for being responsible with money, those aren't your people. Those are people who are drowning financially, and they want you to drown with them because it makes them feel better. The right people, the real friends, they will respect you. They might even join you. I've seen this happen dozens of times. One person in a friend group starts loud budgeting. At first, everyone jokes about it. Oh, here she goes again with her savings thing. But then something shifts. 3 months later, 2 other people in the group are doing it. 6 months later, the whole friend group has changed how they spend time together. More potlucks, more free activities, more honesty, less pretending. You are not ruining your social life. You are upgrading it. You are filtering out the people who don't actually care about you. And you're attracting people who value the same things you value. That's not a loss. That's a win. Reading about something and doing something are 2 different things. So I'm giving you a challenge. A real 7-day challenge. And I want you to comment your results below. Day 1. The easiest day. Pick one upcoming expense that you know is unnecessary. Could be a dinner, a coffee run, an Amazon cart full of things you don't need. And cancel it. Out loud. Say to yourself, I am not buying this because I am saving for blank. Fill in that blank. Day 2. Tell one person, one friend, one family member, one coworker. Tell them exactly what you're saving for and why. No jokes, no embarrassment, just the truth. Day 3. Decline one invitation. Politely, with an alternative. Can't do that, let's do this instead. Day 4. Write down your savings goal on paper. Put it on your fridge or your mirror. Every time you see it, say it out loud. I am saving for blank. Day 5. Look at your bank account from last month. Find 3 expenses that made no difference to your happiness. Circle them. Say out loud, I'm not doing that again. Day 6. Teach someone else. Explain loud budgeting to one person who doesn't know about it. Share your script with them. Day 7. Celebrate. Take the money you saved this week, even if it's just $20, and put it directly into savings. Watch the number go up. Say out loud, I did that. 7 days. That's all it takes to break the silence. 7 days to go from quiet suffering to loud thriving. And here's my promise to you. After 7 days, you won't want to go back. Because silence felt safe, but it actually felt terrible. And honesty feels scary, but it actually feels free. I want to share 3 real examples of what happens when people actually do this. These are not fake stories. These are from real people who tried loud budgeting and documented their results. First story. Sarah, 29 years old, from Texas. She said no to a girl's trip that would have cost her $2,000. She told her friends exactly why. I'm paying off my student loans and I'm 2 months away from being debt-free. Her friends? They paid for her flight as a gift because they respected her honesty. Sarah is now debt-free and she's the one planning the next trip. Second story. Marcus, 34, from Chicago. He told his coworkers he wasn't doing the expensive holiday gift exchange. He said, I'm saving for my daughter's college fund. 3 other coworkers said same, let's start a new tradition. They did a potluck instead. Marcus saved $400 that December. Third story. This one is my favorite. Elena, 41, from Florida. She had been hiding her money problems from her husband for years, just saying we can't afford that without explaining why. She finally sat him down and did loud budgeting together. They discovered they had $800 a month in wasted spending. $800. They redirected that to a vacation fund. 6 months later, they went to Costa Rica, paid in cash. Here's the common thread in all 3 stories. None of them lost friends. None of them were humiliated. None of them regretted it. Every single one of them said the same thing. I wish I did this sooner. Let me leave you with something that might change how you think about money forever. We spend our whole lives trying to look richer than we are. We buy things we don't need. We go places we can't afford. We say yes when we want to say no. And for what? For who? The people you're trying to impress? Half of them are doing the exact same thing. Everyone is pretending. Everyone is exhausted. Everyone is waiting for someone else to be honest first. You can be that person. You can be the one who breaks the cycle. Not by being rude, not by being cheap, but by being real. Loud budgeting isn't about deprivation. It's about declaration. It's not about what you can't do. It's about what you're choosing to do instead. You're not saying no to dinner. You're saying yes to a house. You're not saying no to drinks. You're saying yes to freedom. You're not saying no to today. You're saying yes to 5 years from now. So here's my challenge to you right now. Don't wait. Don't save this video and forget about it. Do something today. Scroll down to the comments. Write one sentence. My first loud no is going to be blank. Fill in that blank. Maybe it's a subscription. Maybe it's a dinner. Maybe it's an Amazon cart. Just write it. My name is the host of You Just Don't Track Your Money. This channel exists because I believe financial freedom starts with honesty. Not with a better budget spreadsheet. Not with a fancy app. Honesty. If this video helped you, smash that like button. Subscribe if you want more videos about money that actually make sense. And I will see you in the next one. Now go. Say no to something. Out loud. Today.